Today, young people are mostly interested in cell phones, computers, iPads, social media, and others. Reading has become a boring and introverted activity. What they don't know is that not reading results in bad habits, right? Such as bad spelling, lack of culture, lack of communication skills, and more. Contrary to new technologies, books are considered culturally science with them, apart from entertaining, mean and thought are exercising. My name is Evelyn, and in this speech I will talk about the impact of books in teenagers. There are millions of reasons why young people don't read, but the one that is most likely is that they have a poor reading habit. What do you mean? Well, it is the fact that they don't usually read. They don't do it because they don't want to or because from childhood they see the fact of reading more as an obligation before something entertaining. Since at the beginning of their education they begin to learn to read, but reaching the age at which they enter primary school, they are a bit forced to read only for homework, or work. And that sucks, right? Thanks to books and reading, we can have a broader vocabulary. We stay informed of what is happening in the world. Reading is a complex activity discussed as a hobby since with it we exercise our brain. But it is important to emphasize that reading is a voluntary and individual activity, okay? When a book is yours, it is an object of private and personal use. But when a book is part of either a library or an institution, it becomes an object of social function. There is also something that is known as literary reader. This term is defined as someone who reads or who has a fondness for reading, generally narratives, books, essays, lyric, or theater. Well, people who only read newspapers or textbook, textbooks, will be excluded from the concept of literary reading. In short, a literary reader is someone who is interested in reading, someone who reads and understands what is being talked about. Someone is really passionate about an interest in reading and who, for example, not only reads the books that are delivered in schools of some subject or something. It should be noted that reading school textbooks is not bad. On the contrary, it is excellent, but literary readers read beyond that. Okay? Another use that is very important is to separate fiction from reality. It is something that, although it sounds insignificant, is something that must be given the importance it requires. According to neurologists, there is a fault in the brain linked to the separation between reality and fiction. According to doctors, this fault that some people have and others don't. It's crucial for us to distinguish reality from fiction and for our memory to function correctly. That is, to be able to distinguish between true and false memories. In my opinion, parents should be aware of this because extreme photos can be reached, as on one occasion a group of fans of the book Damien, a Dark and Perverse Secret decided that it would be a good idea to physically attack, yes, themselves so that they could place their blood on a on a worksheet, and send a photo to the same group. And in this way, honor slash not true. The creator of the books, Alex Mires. When the creator found out, she said, "It seems somewhat disturbing and disgusting to me. Don't do it." And that disappeared me from that area because Damien's work is only fiction and should not be taken truly out of the such dangerous extremes. And it is as true, science absolutely no one should harm himself just to honor his idol. In conclusion, reading is something extremely beautiful and entertaining that disconnects you for a few moments. People should learn to treasure this practice more and give it the importance and relevance that it requires, since nothing and no one will give or teach us what a good book can achieve. One solution would be to learn to love ourselves and nurture our brain from time to time. Believe it or not, reading at least one book a month allows to easily stimulate or remake our imagination in brain function and to develop the brain to better understand the arguments of several lines of characters. Thank you.